Here, YouTube, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the recap, man. Champs weekend is finally here. Well, not here, but next week. You know what I mean by that. Like, it's here. We waited a whole month. That should not be a thing. Let's get out. Let's get that out the way, right? That should not be a thing. A month waiting? I mean, I know we got EWC after this, but a month? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's too much of a wait time, but enough yapping. Winners round one. I'm gonna start off. Y'all see the what's it called? Y'all see the schedules on the bottom. We're gonna start off in order. Vancouver, Miami, man. I mean, we got great matches ahead of us, but starting off with these two teams, the way they've been playing, though, I had Vancouver, I think, heading to the finals last one, while Miami getting eliminated by them. But by the looks of it, if we're being honest here, I think Miami has the momentum. The way they've been playing, I think they come out hot, and they just beat Vancouver. I was gonna say breach Thieves. I'm sorry. We know how this breach team has been playing, and man, I was low-key thinking Cloud9 or Rocker was gonna make the run and kind of take Breach's spot, but that didn't happen. Breach made it champs, but sad. I'm sorry, Breach fans, but you know it's gonna be a sweep. Moving on, you got Toronto Ravens, and hey, I don't know, man. The way these two teams have been playing, I can see Toronto winning. And Ravens, yeah, I said it last time. It's the downfall needs to be studied. Yeah, they got rid of Vivid as soon as Vivid left. It's been issues for them. And then Faze Optic, as much as I want to give it to the boys, the way Faze has been playing, this team is hot. Not a sweep, not a game 4, but it goes to 5. It's gonna be a close series. They had a whole month to practice. You know, it's all online. You hit the champs. I think a whole month with Merc for Optic is gonna be like kind of a game changer for them in a way. So that's how I see that. If I'm being honest, it's gonna be a close game. It's not gonna be game 5. I mean, it is gonna be game 5, but it's not gonna be a sweep, right? And then as we head into Friday, you know, we start off. I'm not sure what matches we start off with. If I'm being completely honest. I think we start off with some losers matches, if I'm being honest. So we're going to start with Breach and Seattle. So we're going to start with some losers. We're going to start with Breach and Vancouver. Here we go, Breach. I mean, if we're being honest here, the way, like I just said, the games have been going for Boston. It's they started off good this season, but you know, as time went on, I think Vancouver just overcame, you know, the Boston team. And then Optic Texas against the Ravens. I think it's going to be the same as I just said about Boston. Yeah, Ravens, you had a great first start of the season, right? You placed second, I believe, and then you placed second at the minor. One of those two. But like I said, the practice comes in for Optic. At the same time, this Ravens team has just been on a downfall. They went 1-5, I believe, last split, and they get top 12. So you know, it makes sense. And then as we head on, I'm gonna just start with the Thieves and Heretics. And yo, not gonna lie, this could be a great matchup, but it feels like it's gonna be the same as the major last major. Miami probably goes to game 5, but Thieves go on and take it in that one. And then same thing. What a great matchup this is too. Like you cannot lie. Faze Ultra winners round 2 already, and then that winners final. Holy, you're gonna. I mean, let me boom instantly, right? It might go game 5, but nah. I think Jodeci is the one that's gonna go crazy, right? He's gonna go crazy, pop off. Not enough. You have the tiny terrors, right? You have the tiny terrors, so you gotta be careful with that. And then as we head on to Friday, starting off with the green wall. Hey. No bias and on none of that. I know I said Miami was hot, but at the same time, you're Optic, right? You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. Chill chat. It makes sense. Probably give it a game 5, game 4. but Optic take it, right? You know what I mean? And then Toronto, Surge, it goes the same way. If I'm being honest, I think Ultra still have the upper hand against this Vancouver team, especially at champs with the what's it called, the veteranship in that team. I think they have just, you know, Kleenex inside. I think that them alone are going to be good players to lead Joe Thieves and Beans. You know what I mean? Yeah, it makes sense, right? And then losers round 3, just moving on right there. It's similar situation. You seen it in LAN. What's it called? Yeah, you seen it in LAN. You seen it online. Optic probably have the upper hand against Toronto right now. Subs, no subs, you know what I mean? I think at the end of the season, Optic is just heating up at the right time, and against that Toronto team, they go on and take it, right? You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. Thieves, Faze, this is gonna be a good one. The storylines in this one is gonna be just crazy. One of these two teams right here is gonna win champs. That's a fact. One of these two. And the way I see it going, if I'm being completely honest, I think Thieves, they won your last 2 majors, right? Yeah, Faze went back to back in the first 2, but Thieves, I think Thieves is the team to heat up at the right time. Because yeah, you have this rematch with Faze and Optic. They played winners round 1. We seen that goes game 5. You know what I mean? It goes to another game 5. Does Optic take that? I'm not sure, because it's all close, man. The way I've been seeing this whole season play out, some of these teams that they're on top of the seeds didn't burn out, but I think they low key, except Vancouver, because Vancouver started turning up like major 2 and 3, I think, or 3 and 4, one of those two. But once, I think some of these teams started off too hot in the beginning of the season, but some teams are just heating up at the right time. I think Optic was heating up at the right time, but they come short. You know, they place 3rd. It's okay. And then we head to the grand finals, best of 9, Thieves, Faze. I mean, if we're being honest here, it's literally, I don't know. It's this series right here can go either way. And it just depends on who wins map 1. If I'm being honest, whoever wins map 1, I think is the team that might take it. It depends on the momentum, or maybe that search. It just depends on the search. Maybe Faze take the search, maybe Thieves take the search. You know, but I'm not lying. I kind of see Faze taking this. Faze might win. Not might win. I think Faze is gonna win, for the fact that I think Celium has been having a great season. You know what? I take it back. My gut's telling me Thieves. I think Celium MVP season worthy. Hydra MVP season worthy. Right? Simp Abizi, yeah, they go crazy, that duo ship. But I think it just depends on Hydra and Cell on who can make those specific plays. I mean, last major, right, will be, I think that whole Hacienda against Miami, that whole matchup right there, if Celium was not getting 2 pieces, 3 pieces throughout that whole match, I think, you know, Miami wins that. But without him, I mean, Miami did win that, but still, without him, I think Faze, you know, it's gonna be great. But I'm locking it in. Lock it in, chat. Lock that in. Save predictions. Submit it. Lock it in. I think Thieves take it. I think Thieves take it in 9, for the reason that Hydra's having an MVP worthy season, and that's really my key focus. Yes, some of these teams went crazy, but I think Thieves is the team to heat up at the right time. Faze slowly but surely almost have it, but I think Thieves take it. YouTube, hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. It's champs, man. I don't know, anything could happen. It's Call of Duty, you know what I mean? It's COD. It's crazy. Oh yeah, let's get it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces, peace, adios, bye bye.